Nature Football Freedom here. For a year, we interview Nigerian football fans to get their reactions for the ongoing match between England and Serbia. If you don't new for this place, make you like this video, subscribe, turn on that notification button so you can continue to get content like this. You know this matters now. Mr. Joe, this match, I don't know, but it's a game. There were no difference from both sides. Both sides pressed equally, and your own opinion will be different from another person's opinion. How it takes England today, although I know who they support.
The most important thing was not the performance but the result. They got the 3 points. At the same time, if England really harbor hopes of going all the way, they just have to significantly raise their game. They need to become more ruthless because there are far better teams than what they face tonight waiting for them down the line. Yes, and those teams will not be as forgiving as Serbia. This level of performance just won't cut it at all.
The attack no bite today. Harry Kane, Saka, and I saw at some point I was looking. Is it the Saka that played for Arsenal? Phil Foden tried, but he's not looking like the person they named the Premier League best player.
I believe that Southgate just had to find a way to fit all of them into the team, even if it meant playing some of them out of position. Foden was the Premier League best player. Birmingham was the Spanish La Liga best player. When you have people like this, it doesn't make any sense to put them on the bench. Let them just play. Even if it means I'm going to play this one in an unfamiliar position, let them just play. I think that's what Southgate was trying to achieve here. And then regarding the attack, Saka showed flashes of brilliance. He assisted the first goal, and then he was a constant threat. Harry Kane had an relatively quiet night. But Bellingham too was bright. Foden, let's just say, perhaps because the tournament has just started, the nerves, the pressure is still there. But hopefully as the tournament progresses, they will become calmer and play their game.
What happened if Southgate, this is my own opinion, not Southgate's own, but what happens if he played a double pivot of Declan Rice and Bellingham? Bellingham can do well centrally and Phil Foden behind striker. I don't know if he brought Sterling and Saka. What's wrong with that? Why must he bring Arnold to play the middle?
If he had done that, if he had played
Rice and
Bellingham,
then Phil Foden in front of them and also behind them Sterling and Saka.
Bellingham wouldn't sit. Declan Rice will be isolated in that midfield. It's going to be too attacking because it's just like he's playing 4-1-4-1. Foden and Bellingham will be the two attacking midfielders, while Declan Rice. And then I don't think Serbia is that weak. If he had done that, Serbia would have exploited the midfield because the midfield would be porous.
Bellingham is more of a box-to-box midfielder.
Yes. But
which makes him suited for that central midfielder.
Declan Rice himself is not a complete defensive midfielder.
Arteta is turning him or has turned him.
No, yeah, he's still in the process of transformation. But his game, he plays more like a box-to-box midfielder. So he needs somebody, sometimes while he goes forward, he needs somebody to cover for him, which is what Alexander-Arnold, they were complementing each other. If Arnold goes forward, Declan Rice will sit. If Declan Rice goes forward, Arnold sits back. That is what he was trying to achieve. But if it was Bellingham, Bellingham is going forward, Declan Rice is going forward, Foden is the midfield on counter-attack. The midfield is going to be porous. It's going to be porous.
So this is the plan all along. It's even in the newspapers and of him starting and Alexander-Arnold. Do you see this part? There's Gallagher there. Come on. There's Kobe Mainu. You're playing a player out of position because you just want to fit in your best players. I don't see Southgate going far with this kind of plan.
Personally, I felt Alexander-Arnold performed well.
You see the mistake he did that would have cost them.
Yeah. When you play an attacking style of play, of course, sometimes mistakes like that happen. But the thing with Arnold is, Arnold plays like a deep line playmaker. If you see some of the passes he made, he plays. If you remember Pirlo of Juventus, we see he has vision.
Yes, yes.
He has vision. I think that's the reason why Southgate preferred him.
Who knows? He have been training for that position.
Yes, even from Liverpool, Alexander Arnold now has been playing more like a midfielder, a deep line playmaker than a right back, and he's performing well in that position. So I think I can't fault that selection at all. I can't fault it.
All right, who impressed you today? I know we all have a player in mind, but yours.
Bellingham played. He was a constant threat. He scored the goal, and he generally made a nuisance of himself. Saka too tried. He was brilliant on the right. And then for Serbia, Milinko Savic, the guy I was impressed. Lukic too, I was impressed. So these are my best players for the match.
All right, Joe, thanks for stopping by.